Yeah, welcome to this class. My name is Ijima. You can call me Mr. Ray. I want to quickly explain about how to quit masturbation and quit it forever. All right. So to save our time, we'll quickly go into the class right away. Now, masturbation. What does it really mean? It's simply a feeling of the private, okay, or different parts of your body, okay, which could be your breast or any part of your sensitive part of your body. All right, this is just you feeling your body, touching parts of your body. All right, maybe the breast or the private or the genitals. All right, all you do is trying to have a sexual pleasure. All right, that is what masturbation is all about. All right, let's continue. Now, what are the issues related with masturbation? Yes, we want to explain how you can quit it forever, but let's look at some issues that are related. I'm talking about the side effects. All right, one is edema. This is simply expanding. All right, when the parts of your body where you touch from time to time during masturbation begins to expand, it begins to swell up. Okay, I'm talking about swollen now. It begins to swell up. This is one of the problems. And then the person can just become so addicted to it that the person depend on it every time. The person just want to have it done morning, afternoon, and at all the time. Another thing again is that the person will find it difficult to connect with a partner if the person is married or not, or single. If he's single, getting somebody to connect to sexually will become difficult. If it's a married man or a married woman, it becomes difficult for them to connect to their partner because they are already dependent on what they do. Okay, they are dependent on masturbation. Another thing again is that the person can just become addicted to pornography. All right, so because such site triggers the desire for pornography, for masturbation, so the person becomes so addicted to pornography. All right, and then the person can just have there can be issues when the person is found. All right, maybe you're found in a public place where you are not supposed to be. Okay, and because you are addicted to masturbation, you can just be found doing it wherever you are, that the urge just comes up. You can just begin to do it there, and when you are caught, it might lead to a legal case against you, depending on the country you are or the state you are at the time you are going through this class. All right, another thing again is that you find it difficult to finish some works. For example, we have something to do, going to work, going to school, or doing some house chores, or do your normal activity. Because you are so addicted to pornography, masturbation, it becomes very difficult to finish such assignment. It distracts you. All right, it distracts you. Another thing again is that it can lead you to disengage from something you love doing before. All of a sudden, in fact, this means you just lose interest in certain things that you were doing before. Another thing again, because it causes skin irritation. Okay, and obviously once you are done, it brings stress. You just got weak and become tired. All right, and then it also leads to low self-esteem. Okay, it leads to low self-esteem. All right, and then there's this feeling of being shameful, right? Because once you are caught, once anybody sees you, that's why people find it difficult to share the situation with people. They find it difficult to tell somebody that this is what I'm going through, this is what I do secretly. All right, so there's this feeling of shame, guilt at all the time. And another thing again is that it leads to sadness, tension can lead to depression. It causes some emotional problems, because at the end you know that these things are not okay, but the person just kept on doing this masturbation. So the person can become sad, the tension become emotionally down at the end of doing all these things. All right, and then that also whoever is using this thing, okay, because the women uses sex toy, so you can get contaminated, you can get some disease, some infection for using sex toys. All right, and then The person will usually get social segregation. What I mean by that is that you just want to be on your own. You just like living an independent life, private life, just cutting from the social life because you just want to be independent, want to be where nobody sees you. All right, now let's quickly talk about ways to quit masturbation. All right, ways to quit masturbation. All right, so let's look at it quickly. 15 things I'll quickly talk about now. Talk about 15 things, 15 ways to get out of this forever. All right, number 15 is actually my favorite. I want to endure to the end. Just listen to the end. Number 15 is very, very important. Number one, just talk to somebody. That's what I mean by breaking the silence around the privacy. Look for somebody, confine in somebody, confine, in somebody that is good in it, someone that can, understand, someone that can, like a therapist, someone that you can confide in, all right, like a professional. So talk to somebody who will understand you, who will not be judgmental, who can, keep your privacy, who can keep your secret, and then encourage and talk to you, tell you what you need to do, like we are discussing now. Right, number two, don't be naked. What do I mean by that? Don't move about in your house, I mean in your room, from bedroom to kitchen, from kitchen to parlor, from parlor, sitting room to bedroom. Don't move about naked, because once you are naked like that, it's easy for you to begin to touch your body. So get extra garment, get extra clothes. All right, when you go to bed, when you're moving about your house, just ensure that you are not naked. Get extra clothes. You can wear two clothes, there's no problem, because you are working on breaking from this habit of masturbation. Now, number three, avoid porn or nude site. Watching this thing triggers the urge. So avoid pornography at all costs. Avoid news site. Avoid clothes that are seductive, or such kind of site, or such kind of movie. Just avoid it. All right. And number four is strategies of breaking regular routine. If you are always doing it in the bathroom when you go to bath at that particular time, just strategize on what you need to do at that particular time. If for example, you are only doing whenever you are alone, so try as much as possible that somebody is always around. Okay, try as much as that somebody is always around. If you are doing whenever you return from work, or before you go to work in the morning, you strategize like, okay, from so this when this used to happen, I will ensure that something that occupies me at that time. Just get a strategy of how you can break from this by having a regular routine of how you can break from it. Then number five, as be under the watch of someone. What I mean by that, be accountable to somebody. All right, just be within a group of people who are also working on breaking from it, or you get somebody a confidence. Okay, this is what I'm working on, and then the person begin to encourage you in the morning and call you. Okay, please ensure it's not happening. Ensure it's not done. Ensure you don't do that. In the evening, the person will keep on calling, like monitoring it, to ensure that nothing like that is done. And number six, try as much as possible avoid sex toys. All right. Number seven, if you are married, be focused. What do I mean by that? Concentrate on your partner. Focus on your partner. Let him or her be the person that should satisfy your sexual desire. All right. Number eight, limit being alone. What does that mean? The time, this thing happens when you are alone. All right. So reduce, how you are alone. Reduce how you stay alone. All right. This will also, be of help. Number nine, regular exercise and a good meal will do. All right, because by the time you are in a particular place, the urge can be there, but by the time you take a walk, or you are running, you're playing table tennis, you're playing football, such urge will not be there. So when you go about your regular exercise, when you are running, you are walking, you're playing football, playing volleyball, you're playing all manner of games, you're doing exercises, press up, lifting weight, whatever kind of exercise that you love doing. All right, it reduces this urge. And then have a good meal. Eat well also. Number 10, I say one day at a time. It means don't rush it. Okay, don't be hard on yourself. Be patient. You didn't start it, you didn't get to where you are in it in one day. So cutting it from it to one day, yeah, but just a day, just because we are seeing it now, may not be easy. So please be patient with yourself as you walk out this whole suggestion. Number 11, get busy. What do I mean by that? Lay your hand on something doing. If you are idle, these thoughts will be coming. All right, get busy. You are working on this, you are working on that, you are working on this, you are working on that. So maybe by the time you return, maybe you are so tired. All right, so get busy, get job doing, get work doing, get books reading, get something doing, be cleaning, be working, just be busy. All right, so that the urge will not come. Number 12, I say mind control. What they mean is that before this whole thing will start, it would have first started in your mind. All right, so once your mind is nurtured, for example, that this is what I'm going to do, this is what I will not do. So condition your mind in such a way that your mind, your spirit, your soul is nurtured, is trained not to think the negative, especially in that regard. All right, so nurture your mind, control your mind. All right, on what you think about. It means that always meditate on something that is good. Whatever thing is good, whatever thing is pure, think on all those things. All right. So whenever the thought of masturbation is coming, push it aside with something that is more of value to you. All right. Number 13, just have the feeling of guilt. All right. Just think about that. Well, if you are caught, it's going to be shameful. All right, that this thing you are doing is wrong. So that thought alone, that this is bad, that this is not correct, that this is a shameful thing. All right, that thought alone can hinder you from doing it. All right, and another thing again is I want to consider religion. All right, okay, in some religion like Islam or Christianity, it is totally wrong and seen as a sin. All right, so if you are in that category of religion, I don't know your country, all right, I don't know where you are now listening to me, but consider a religion. When you consider a religion and you discover, you know that okay, like it is in Islam or in Christianity, it is what it is bad. In fact, some countries see it as a taboo. All right, so some religions see it as a sin, see it as a very bad thing. So consider religion and flee from the appearance of such kind of thought or such kind of habit. And now the last one, take action. With everything I've just said now, the most important thing is that you take action. It's not about listening to me and not doing anything. Okay, you need to do what? Take action. Whatever you need to do, start doing it immediately. Start doing it immediately. Don't wait, don't procrastinate, don't drag your feet. Whatever I need to do it immediately. All right. Thank you for watching this short video. Thank you so much. Please act immediately. All right. Act immediately and feel free to ask questions. You can send me WhatsApp messages and ask questions. Okay, you can confide in me. Let's find how. Let me know how you are making progress. All right, let me know how you're making progress in cutting away from this habit. Okay, and let me know how you're also teaching others. All right, now there'll be a link in the description of this video. You can click on that link to reach me by WhatsApp. You can also send messages through WhatsApp with this number. Okay, thank you.